And I was expecting Henry to meet me here, yet I can't seem to find him. But he must be here. Who else could have sent the invitation? Interesting. I've been asking myself the same question. I'm sorry, and you are? My apologies, my name is Jordan Samuels. I am a doctor. Your conversations caught my attention because I, too, cannot recall boarding this train or even waiting at any station. Given the weather outside, I reckon I must have surely brought a coat with me, yet there seems to be no cloakroom anywhere. I have attempted to bring this up with some of the other guests, but unlike you, they do not seem to be bothered by it. I cannot explain it, but I feel like we should not be here. What do you mean by that, Doctor? Where else do you reckon that you should be? I'm not sure you would even believe me if I told you, ma'am. Oh, don't you worry about that, dear. If you only knew how much these old eyes have seen. I doubt anything could surprise me at this point. Please, sir, I think we all wish to hear what you have to say. Oh, I, for one, most definitely do. Very well, I guess I should start at the beginning then. I had been working late into the night. The Nameless Ritual. Oh, gosh. That sounds very culty. It looks... Oh, no, it's a surgeon. And through his incisions here, we can observe that the pancreas shows signs of inflammation. This tells us that the patient likely suffered from... Dr. Samuels? I have no idea. Well, this surely indicates that... Excuse me, Dr. Hayward? Yes, Mr. Lowell? Why are you talking to the janitor? Sorry, what? Now, boys, calm down. Dr. Samuels, you were saying? Yes, from the first glance, we can infer that he doesn't look like a doctor to me. More like a hoodlum. Keep an eye on the scalps, Dr. Hayward. We don't want to stick us up. Yeah, he could rob us blind and disappear in the shadows. Oh, they're just making fun of him. I bet he's stealing materials from the infirmary. Yes, to sell to whatever criminal elements he is in cahoots with. Check his pockets, Dr. Hayward. Some supplies have, in fact, gone missing lately. See? I knew it. Let's search him. Somebody hold him. What? The nightmares are getting worse. With every day of fasting, I have felt my will slip further and further. But today marks the 33rd day tonight. I can compensate the ritual. I must carry out the final preparations. There's no time to lose. He's doing something culty. Those buffoons, soon they will know what I am really capable of. Alright, where are we now? I took a little bit of a break from the nice recording session, so let's get back into it. It is a lower magical process to make the guardian of the threshold visible by producing a particular mixture of the number of substances. A truly terrible spectral being confronts the magician, and he will need all the presence of mind and faith in the security of his path. Seek not, then, to cross the threshold until thou dost feel thyself entirely free from fear and ready for the highest responsibility. Alright, so we're some humiliated doctor, from what I remember. If I perform the ritual correctly, the guardian should manifest himself in the mirror. If I face him with courage, he shall grant me power beyond all imagination. But if there is fear in my heart, well, I have nothing to lose. The neighbors again. Always the same fighting and screaming. I almost forgot Mr. Williams' morphine is in my pocket. Let's go grab that really quick then. So we're in our apartment. I should take it to him before I get started. My career at hospital is already on shaky ground. The last thing I need is to be caught taking supplies home. But his tuberculosis is terminal. This is the only thing that can grant him some relief at this point. Alright, so we've been stealing some supplies from the hospital for someone who supposedly can't afford it. There's a spot in my heart that's becoming a part of my New York. I truly thought things would be different here. The fairy summons. Let's see what this book says. Zitkova's forbidden opus in 6 volumes. This is the passage I need. The sun burns in golden flames, a violet mantle shall devour Mercury. Cast thee the symbol of Venus onto flames of emerald, and engulf in crimson all that belongs to Mars. A raging azure inferno for Jupiter, a black grave for Saturn. I think I have it all memorized now. No, I don't. I did not have that all memorized. I'll come back to that when I actually need it, though. Oh gosh, the argument's getting louder. These are the ingredients I require for the first part of the ritual. I need to burn the appropriate herb in each bowl. But before I get started, I should bring Mr. Williams his morphine. Alright, I just want to look around this room and take in the wonderful pixel environment. The Wound Man, an ancient medical illustration showing different types of injuries and diseases. This one has some particularly interesting notes. The sun rules the intellect and Venus makes the heart yearn. Mercury is the hand in darkness. Mars wields the sword. Jupiter hungers for power and casts Saturn's genitals into the sea. I will need this later. Okay, hopefully this doesn't become overly complicated. The stars are right. Mars, Venus, and Saturn are aligned tonight. After months of enduring their mockery with fists and teeth clenched, after months of study and discipline, the moment has arrived. The moment to reach out to the forces beyond this world. Alright, I think we're ready to go out to the corridor and our buddy some medicine. The Johnsons are always fighting. One of these days will end in tragedy. I tried intervening once, but they almost beat me up. Some things never really change, even here. Oh, that's sad to hear. Apartment B1, is that where we need to go to? Good evening, Mr. Williams. Mr. Samuels, I'm so glad to see you. I was worried you wouldn't come. I apologize. I got held up at the hospital today. How's he doing? Not good. Not good, doctor. He can barely breathe no more. And that cough, it ain't never been this bad before. Do you think he's... I'm so sorry, Mr. Williams. Mrs. Williams. I wish I could do something. Despite all the medical advances of our era, consumption is a battle we've yet to win. But this will help with the pain, at least. Thank you, Dr. Samuels. Bless your soul. Thank you. No need to thank me, Mrs. Williams. It is my sacred duty. Go to him now. He needs you. Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Good night, Dr. Samuels. Bless you. Okay, well, this leads to the street. I don't think we're going to go there. These streets lead up to streets. I have nothing to do out there. The ritual awaits. Okay, we're going to perform some sort of ritual in our apartment. Now we have to figure out what we need to put in each of the herb bowls. That's what it sounds like. Herb jars. Alright, I can begin the final preparations now. Oh. Let's start with the top one then. Let's see where that goes. Heliotrope. Okay, can I read a book first? Okay, there we go. I can right click to cancel out. This is the most complete treaty I have found the historic use of herbs and plants. This is the passage I need. The sun shines on heliotrope. Mercury smells of fresh hyssop. Visions of wormwood rule over Mars. Venus is the sweetness of the rose. Sage is the wisdom of Jupiter, and hemlock is the Saturn's blessing. I think I have it memorized now. I definitely do not. See, a bowl of black lead. Iron bowl covered in red dust. Copper bowl green from corrosion. So I have 3 options. Is that what I'm seeing here? And then supposedly our first one, the sun shines on heliotrope. Mercury smells of hyssop. Alright, sun shines of... Is it right here? This is already confusing. Let me see. Mercury smells of fresh hyssop. The visions of wormwood rule over Mars. Alright, do I have to do it in order? Let's just go in red dust. Well, that's Mars, right? Let's grab wormwood. Will he tell me if I get it wrong? Okay. An eyeball covered in red dust. Okay, hopefully I did put the right one, right? Wormwood and Mars. That's what I did. Venus, sweetness of rose. Gosh, I have to figure out all the association from each one. Alright. The obvious one is right here where it says black lead. Was there anything that specifically said black? No, I think it was on here. I require this later. Blah, blah, blah. Put this. Sun burns gold in flames. Violet, blah, blah, blah. Mercury. Cast these symbols of Venus onto flames of emerald. Engulf the crimson that belongs to Mars. Oh, what was that? A black grave for Saturn. That doesn't help me too much. Alright, well, I did see a hint here. Let me look at it again. Okay, bear with me, guys. The sun burns in golden flames. A violet mantle devours Mercury. Okay, this one I can understand. Cassie, the symbol of Venus, onto the flames of emerald. So which one was Venus? Venus is the rose. So that goes in the green bowl. The rose goes into the green bowl. Yeah, sorry guys, bear with me. I'm trying to run this through my own thought process. Let's see what the next one is. The sun burns in golden flames. The violet mantle shall devour the mercury. I don't understand those two lines. Cast seed, the symbol, we did that one. And engulf in crimson all that belongs to Mars. Alright, I think I skipped ahead for that one. A black grave for Saturn. Okay, there we go. Saturn is... Where is it? Saturn... Hemlock. Alright. Hemlock goes in the top one then. Hemlock, hemlock. Goes in the top one. Elements are aligned. Now I must mark my skin with blood. One small cut in each spot will suffice. Oh, okay. Well, I think I did this whole part right, thankfully. I actually didn't need all the herbs. I must now wound myself in 3 areas. The sun rules the intellect. Venus makes the heart yearn. Mercury is the hand in darkness. Mars wields the sword. Jupiter hungers for power and casts Saturn's genitals into the sea. Ooh. The stars are right. Mars, blah, blah, blah. How do I made myself now? Is there a tool here? And I guess I have to choose the 3 appropriate places. Scribbles. I sometimes hear them talking of terrible places in my sleep. I try to write them down as much as I can when I wake up, but there is so much I am missing. A chapel in the wilderness, fire among the moaning trees. A theater, a dripping blade, the hateful whispers of the dead. A sunken library where memories are drowned and voices from the past echo in the darkness. What does it all mean? Yeah, that's kind of confusing to me, isn't it? I'm afraid of sleeping. Trying to see if I can find a tool. It is time. Oh, there. That's a knife? I couldn't even tell. What did you name that thing? Am I having doubts? Okay, well, I know where the knife is now. And I need to figure out where I must wound myself. Sun makes... rules the intellect. Venus. I guess it's supposed to match the bowls, right? Or is it my scribbles I need to pay attention to? Sometimes here talking in my sleep. Chapel in the wilderness, fire among the moaning trees. Theater, a dripping blade, the hateful whispers of the dead. A sunken library where memories are drowned and voices echoes in the past. Okay, there's 3 right here. So let's focus on the first one. A chapel in the wilderness, fire among the moaning trees. See, a chapel in the wilderness. Fire among the moaning trees. Don't see anything from here. Have I read this book? It's a low magical thresholds, number substance, purely spectacular. Seek not, blah blah blah. Entire responsibility. Okay, well, how about the second line? Because if we can get one line, we can figure the others out. A theater, dripping blood, a hateful whispers of the dead. Let's see. A theater, dripping blood, hateful whispers of the dead. Maybe this is just all the hints I need. The sun rules the intellect. Venus makes the heart. Okay, maybe let's focus on this now. We have an iron ball. That's supposed to be Mars. Mars just says dripping blood. Mars wields the sword. Okay, that's all. The lead bowl is supposed to be Saturn. And let's see. Cast Saturn's genitals in the sea. Okay, we'll have to cut my genitals. And then where was his burning? Copper of a Venus path open. I must now wound myself 3 times. The sun rules the intellect. Venus makes the heart yearn. Okay, so heart, genitals, and Mars. But Mars is just a dripping blade, isn't it? The Mars thing is what's throwing me off. Is there a hint here for Mars? Not quite. Maybe for one of these other books. Oh, I can't read them anymore, can I? Alright, well I know it's Saturn, Venus, and Mars. So Venus heart. Saturn, Venus, Mars. Sorry. Heart, sword, and genitals? I don't even know. Let's try it out. So what? Heart? Oh, there we go. Oh, we got choices here. Well, we know groin. Oh god, why is this the first one to go for? Let's try again. I'm guessing I think it's chest. Yeah, heart. Chest. And then the last thing I can think of is forehead. Let's make a guess, I guess. No, my hand is hesitating. This doesn't feel right. I'm gonna start again. Are you serious? Alright, well, I got the first 2 right. Let's just hard crack it. Alright, so if it's not the forehead, I don't think it's the hands. Stomach? Darn it. Okay, so it is one of the hands. I just don't understand which of the hands from the hints around me. Need to drink some water now. How many times does one man need to cut his own genitals? I'm so sorry. Well, let's start off with the right hand, see if that works. Yes, I feel it. It is time to enter the circle. That's a triangle. Just saying. Oh, and... oh, something's happening. What is this? This is not what I expected. Am I meant to cross over? Go to him? So be it then. Adentus fortuna iovata. Hello, is this another version of our apartment? Where am I? Is this really the other side? That must be the guardian at long last. I must remain calm and focused. I have prepared myself for this moment. I am worthy. Is that it right there? The wound man. The moment has come. O great keeper of the gates, guardians of the threshold, I beseech thee, hear my plea. I have opened the way. I face thee without fear. Oh, he's drooling. Soil, bitter, blood, void, price. Sorry, what? Putrid, rotten, price, price, taken, scorn, price. Keep saying price. Failed, trapped, flesh, unworthy, unworthy, unworthy. Let's say I seek knowledge. My name is Jordan Samuels and I seek knowledge. Teach me thy lessons of wisdom that my intellect might prevail. Memory drowned, mind oblivion drowned. Darkness, putrid, water, voices, undertow. I do not understand. According to my books, he should speak clearly and distinctly and offer counsel and guidance. Whatever this creature it is not the Guardian. What am I meant to do now? Why is the Guardian not here? I carried out every step of the ritual, summons in physical form. What else do I need to do? Scar, burn, erase, price. Purpose, flesh, sacrifice, soul, not one enough. This makes no sense. None of the texts I read mentioned something like this. What art thou then? Speak thy name. Once ever, Jordan trapped, always doctored together. Gone, scalpel was both Samuel's we trap punished both ever punished flesh. I wonder if I could like take each frame of each and then cross them over together to get the full sentence. Ha 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 ja 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 ha ha. Where am I? What is this place? Present other side crossroad. All something time. I can barely make any sense of this gibberish. A crossroad? Is that what this place is? Some sort of limbo? I'm wasting my time. I will not get any answers here. I need to try and make sense of all this. Some scribbles on the floor here. Look, these looks like it is in my handwriting. How can this be? I do not remember ever writing this. I have given my memories away to the waters. I barely remember who I am. My soul is scorched, blackened, stumped, my acts of kindness undone. I do not know what they will demand of my body. I fear this has been for nothing. But I cannot turn back now. God help me if he still remembers my name. Strange. Anything else around here? Can I go back? Oh, the mirror's cracked. Looks like he's not going back through there. Oh, that's pretty bad. There was a passage in the book. Illumine the darkness ahead of thee. Take not a single step forward until thou art positive that thou hast sufficient oil in thine own lamp. The lamps of the guides whom thou hast hitherto followed will now no longer be available to thee. Yet the light seems to be keeping him alive. Taking him away might kill him. But the flame of knowledge has always been my guiding beacon. No matter how unpleasant its truth turns out to be, no matter what the price. I must follow its path to the end. I must do this. Okay, so we're gonna kill him and taking the lantern? Is that what it is? I shall not waver. I shall not fail. A warning, but I shall not fail. Where do I go now? Oh, there we go. Showing us the corridor. Oh, this is so creepy and I love it. The Johnsons, something terrible has happened here. I mean, we're clearly not in the same universe. Mrs. Williams, is that you? Are you alright? You monster, you killed him, you monster. Oh, does he think the medicine it's like the medicine we gave not work? I cannot let this get to me. It is a test, just a test. I do what I had. Dear Lord, is it alive? I cannot just let this get to me. This is a test, just a test. Can I go outside? The stairs, they no longer go up to the street, but downwards. Oh, this one is a much different vibe from the last one. What is going on in here? I cannot see anything. It looks like a dead end ahead. But it has to be this way. There's nowhere else to go. Oh, we're in the murky water. That's gross. These are the books and loose pages floating in the water. Where could they come from? Alright, just the same thing. Just where could it have come from? Oh, I do not want to be in this mess. Pretty disgusting. I recognize those bookshelves. I've seen this place before in my dreams. I was lost in a maze of corridors trying to find something, but I cannot remember what or why. Oh, are we just living his dreams? Most of these books are moldy and rotten, but some of them are surprisingly good condition. Romance novels, love stories, bundles of letters. This whole section is a monument to the depths of the human heart. Classic romantic novels by Shakespeare, Stendhal, Dumas, Calvino. I've never heard of him. Anything down here? No, maybe if I just go all the way to the right, something might happen. Man, this is quite an interesting game, that's for sure. Going by the titles, these appear to be music monographs and biographies of famous composers. There are barely anything left on these shelves. I can only make out some tomes of Baroque and classical music and some titles in Arabic. Hand-bound volumes upon volumes of sheets of music. Most of them are too moldy to make anything out of. Where am I going? This whole section seems to contain only military treaties and history books. Hopefully these books are some sort of hint. I can barely read any of these books. On the shelf, the books are caked in dried mud. Gosh, where am I heading? He's all about the Great War Diaries, maps, fields reports. This is some library. It has a bunch of things. These are all about Great War Diaries. Bubble Library, read that. Still the same thing. Oh, it's leading me backwards, isn't it? Okay, so that was just an extra section. Oops. Let's go. Alright, that one's a loop around. So this is a little bit like it's like a maze. I have to figure myself out from. Best thing to figure out a maze really is just choose one section. Oh, hello. Who are you? Go. Another creature is not acknowledging me. Does it not know I'm here? Or does it simply not care? Should I try making my presence known? How would I make my presence known? That is the question. These all look like children books, bedtime stories, fables, and fairy tales. These seem to be photo albums rather than books. These are some framed photographs lying around too. They all feature babies and young infants. Some photographs covered in a dust, a rattle, a pacifier. How did this end up here? It seems to be photo books rather than books. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Another dead end. I don't know. Are we supposed to make this thing notice us? This guy looks like it's Jabba the Hutt right here. I saw something pop up. Oh, there we go. Now I can interact with him. Here, my name is Jordan Samuels. I have walked these aisles in dreams. Art thou the keeper of this place? It is paying me no heed. I don't think it is listening to me. It seems to be something else. Anything else around here? Maybe if I look at these desks? These are all musical methods from what I can see. Course on different instruments, composition manuals, and so forth. These seems to be relatively recent. I recognize some of these of Miss Austen's work. This place feels old beyond words. These shelves are full of diaries. Many of them are still secured in small metal locks. Whispers. They seem to be coming from this corridor. Oh, the whispers that I'm hearing. Alright, more damaged books. Ooh, this is getting pretty creepy. Stacks and stacks of loose pages, most of them handwritten, but most typed. Stacks and stacks, okay. Seems like a dead end here, though. The whispers are pretty creepy. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to head back and see anything new. I don't hear the whispers anymore. Seems to be listening to something. Oh, it's listening to something. But what though? There's music along this way. Do I follow the music? Trying to see if I can follow the music. But I hear crying now. Okay, it's getting louder. Oh, it won't let me cross any more from here. Maybe go down? No. Alright, I hear crying, I hear whispering, and I hear music. But what does this all mean to me? I really don't understand. Okay, maybe if I go down this way? Is that a thing? Alright, this music seems very close now. Alright, now it's getting pretty loud. Is it down this way? No, it's getting quieter now. Maybe I should go up this way instead. I keep accidentally clicking what he's saying. The heck? We're just back here. I see if there's like a pixel of something that I should be able to click on. There's no gramophone, but the music's coming from inside this book. Oh, I haven't clicked on this bookcase. The sheet music for Fritz Kreiser, Lipsley, and of course, the day I received the acceptance letter from the Chicago College of Medicine and Surgery, I borrowed a tuxedo, spent too much money on the fancy concert, drank too much wine afterwards. It did seem back then I was destined for great things. I never thought my quest for knowledge would come to such a screeching, frustrating halt. But I have the opportunity to fix that now. I've come so far. Maybe if I take this book back to that creature, it will give me some answers. Okay, I finally found the book. Apparently I just didn't click on the right bookcase. I knew it was coming from the books though. I just couldn't tell the right one. It wants the book. Oh, what? He just ate the book. What am I doing here? Was I carrying something? Or perhaps it was that dream. It looked too much like this place. And was this creature there too? What does it want? Should I try talking to it? It's paying me no attention whatsoever. It looks like it's trying to hear something. Again? Oh, you gotta be absolutely kidding me. I have to find all the noises, don't I? Okay, so we got whispers here. Alright, at least I know what I'm looking for. Well, I have an idea of what I'm looking for at least. I need to find the right bookcase with the whispers, where the whispers are the loudest now. Ah, they're coming from this book. There was a note inside of it, and not any note, that note. That furiously scribbled threat slipped into my mailbox one night. Always the stares and murmurs uttered underneath their breath, or the jeers and scoffs if they felt courageous enough. I never threw it away. What is it doing here? This must mean something. I have to bring it back to that creature. Alright, we found this one, and then it's supposed to be like a woman crying. It's supposed to be the third one. I want the book. Yeah, this is a surprisingly long game. Especially when it takes the time of you figuring out the puzzles. I'll probably have to make this two-parter. What am I doing here? Was I not? I was holding. What was I carrying? Perhaps it was a dream. Okay, he's just eating like our memories or something. Can I talk to you again? Alright, yeah, well, the other one I know is the other woman. I guess we're learning more about Samuels right now. Yes. Because he was excited. He was destined for big things. Then people scoffed and jeered at him. Oh, we found it instantly. There's a letter inside. This envelope. This handwritten. I don't even need to open it. I'm sorry, Eunice. You deserve so much more. But New York felt like the place I needed to be after the war. So much was happening there. So much opportunities. Did the creature want me to find this? Is it trying to tell me something? I guess there was only one way to know. Alright, we're going back again. We go. Alright, who is this Eunice person now? Well, we're probably gonna forget because probably our lover, maybe, after the war. So we decided to leave for opportunity instead of stay with her. So he wants our memories. This thing wants our memories. What am I doing here? Was I not? I was holding something, carrying something. Oh my gosh, there's another one. There must be... Wait. The war. That's it. I forgot there was the one more. There was like the war. Let's go to... So let's go all the way down. See if we can get that. But yeah, like I was saying, this is a surprisingly long game. I'm gonna probably have to try making this two-parter. Originally I was planning on making this one whole thing. Let's see, which one has the one that we're looking for? This is it, right? It's coming from this book here. A map. Sheffield, France, September 1918. They called us the Harlem Fighters. We took that village while bombs rained on us like fire from the sky. But we took so many casualties that we were taken off the line the very next day. So many of us never went back home. For better or for worse, the things I saw there made me who I am today. This cannot be a coincidence. The creature clearly wanted me to find it. I should bring it back and see what it wants from it. Yeah, I can't wait to get out of this green soggy water. Reminds me of like a turtle tank when you leave it in the when it doesn't get clean for a while. That's what it reminds me of. Or if it's in the sun for too long. Alright, it wants the book. Here you go. Eat up. Have a piece of my memory. Oh my goodness, there's one more. I mean, the only thing I can think of is the baby one. I haven't found yet. Because I couldn't really hear that there was a noise from the baby one. Oh, I think I hear crying now. Yeah, I hear crying now. So it has to be over here. This is my father. This is my father. This is my family, grandparents' father, and aunt's mother. But this baby she is holding must be me. But I've never seen this photograph before. What is it doing here? I should bring this book back to that creature. Maybe it wants something for some guiding reason. Okay, this should be the last one. Because I'm tired of walking around this moist library. Here you go, buddy. Eat up. Nom 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 nom. Oh god, what the? What is it? Oh, it pulled us under. Oh my gosh, is this the war? Well, at least we're out of the moist library. Where am I? How did I get here? Can't remember anything. Who am I? A crater and a dead soldier remains. Did the battle take place here? Dear Lord, what happened here? Oh, this is all the casualties. There's some dirty rainwater pooled up in the basin. Bloody white sheets is covering the body. Bell tower has been blown to smithereens. This must be the place that sustained heavy, terrible damage. Who's this? A pope? Dr. Samuels, welcome to the chapel. Perilous. I've been waiting for you. Do I know you? Apologies, I seem to have... What did you call me? It's alright. I know what you've done, and it's all gone now. Your name. But yes, you do know me. You did a good thing for me once. Did I? Yes, and never for a moment did you hesitate. You took the fire of divinity into your hands, and acted with the certainty of a thunderbolt. Life and death laid bare before you. Such a sight to behold. Sounds arrogant of me. It was not your arrogance, but your kindness. You suffered with me, and my pain was yours. But this soul of yours, this kindness, you need it. For another purpose. This fire must be welded again. The Guardian. Ah, you still remember? Yes. The Guardian. Like the text says, I must become a perfect and glorious being or fall prey to corruption. And should this occur, I should drag thee also down with me into a darkness and a corrupt world. And you all do also remember that what brought you here, don't you? Yes, I came here seeking knowledge. Yes, and yet it is also said that my threshold is fashioned out of all the threads of the strength needed to take full responsibility for all thy thoughts and actions. Years, many years ago, you did not take full responsibility for your thoughts and actions. This has been a burden. Today, you must free yourself of this burden and bygone lives. Look around you. You abandoned these men. You left them to suffer and die in great pain and agony. You were young then. You didn't know better. Now is the time to rectify that. Free them, Dr. Samuels, like you freed me. And I will hear your confession once your dues are paid. Alright, I guess we gotta help these people. Gauze bandage is covering his eyes. Good lord, his hands. Only explosion could have done this. He seems to be in shock. Soldier, can you hear me? My name is I am a doctor. Doctor. Not here, left. He left, not here. What's your name, soldier? Just sleep. If I could just sleep. Doctor said he would make me sleep. He said he would. He would come back, help me sleep, but he left. Just sleep. He is holding up to a pillow. He is holding onto a pillow, grabbing it with all his strength. This must be unbearable. He has been blinded by shrapnel. His hands have been blown off almost completely, and he is now delirious with a fever. Without antibiotics, he will surely die in a matter of hours, or days, if he is unfortunate. Let's see. Bloody sheets. Do we have, like, antibiotics around here? There's medical supplies. Let's give him some antibiotics. A jar of opium pills, 8, maybe 10. They must have been here for a very long time. Opium in its tablet form is not very common anymore. If that is the case, they have probably lost a great deal of their potency. I will need to use all of them if I want to. Why do I remember all this? Nothing left here. Let's go talk to this guy over here now. Well, if it isn't Dr. Jordan Samuels himself. I've been told, but I have no memory of my name or what I did to get here. Do I know you? Oh, I do know you. Yes, Doctor. I remember you. I can't even forget you. I've been here so many times. I've done this so many times. Over and over, waiting here, hoping that you will bring me a bullet so I can blow my fucking brains out. And you just walk away every time. You walk away saying you will help me, and you never look back, you bastard. I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry. I cannot even remember any of these. You're always sorry, Doctor. Have you talked to Shane this time? Quite the marvelous fella, ain't he? He remembers everything over and over. He just wants to sleep, the poor guy, but he can't forget you either. And Jim? You seen him yet? Doesn't talk much. That one only moans sometimes when he's unlucky enough to drift back to the surface. I'm sure he remembers too. I'm sure in that blackness of his there, a name echoing again and again. His legs. He must have stepped on a landmine. Please, soldier, hand me over that gun. I promise I will help you. Wouldn't you like for me to do that again? Not a chance, Doctor. Give me a bullet and I'll take care of myself. What's your name? Name's Luke, Doc. Lucky Luke. They used to call me. Not anymore, I guess. Alright, this guy wants a bullet. I don't know where I would find a bullet around here. A bullet seems pretty easy to find in this circumstance, but not at this moment. Half of his jaw has been shot off. He is alive somehow, but barely. He will not be able to swallow these pills in this condition. He is also bleeding from his stomach, but this is not a gunshot. He must have tripped when he was shot and fallen on a piece of metal or fence. I cannot even begin to imagine his agony. He's wearing an ammo belt. Maybe there's some ammunition left in it. But I will not take it and leave him like this. I need to find a way to help him first. I'm sorry. I've been told what I did, even though I cannot remember. But I will not walk away this time. Some water will help him swallow the pills, but I need a container of some sort. Oh, one thing after the other. I have no recollection of anything, but something's true. Is there a container somewhere? Oh, there's a flask here. Did I take the flask? There it is. Canteen. Right there. It is hard to see that, that's for sure. It was at the very corner of that blanket sheet. So we'll have to do. Alright, then he's gonna have to swallow it. How do I give it to him? Oh, that's confusing. I fill the canteen with water, and I should be able to give it to him? But it doesn't seem like. Maybe if I give it to the other guy first. Doesn't seem like you give me the option for that. Oh, there you go. Soldier, you can sleep now. I'm sorry for having kept you here so long. Alright, that's one lost spirit in agony gone. Farewell. I hope the pain is finally over. Alright, we got a pillow now. And did he drop something else? No. Maybe we'll go back to this soldier now. And we can help free his soul. It's time to go home, soldier. Oh my gosh, we're smothering him. Alright, so I guess we're trying to put everyone out of their misery. I can take these bullets now. Oh, that sucks. That must have been so much terrible. That's the guy with the jaw blown off. That must have just hurt. I thought we were going to give him the drugs to help him, but no. I felt like the first guy got off pretty easy compared to what everyone else. Found what you wanted. Thank you, Doctor. I never thought the day would come. Now you might want to step back a bit. Oh, that is heavy. Hope you found your peace at last. Guess into the confessional. It is done. Yeah, I guess into the confession now. I'm ready, Reverend. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Is there anything you wish to confess? I don't... No, I just killed 3 men. I should feel something. Relief. Guilt. Horror, pride, anything. But the only thing I feel is empty. Hollowed out. I'm so tired. How long has this been going on? How long have I been here? Worry not. You've done well. Ow. What does that mean? It doesn't matter now. You're almost there, Doctor. There is but one more trial ahead of you, and you shall finally come face to face with the Guardian. But what is the point? I remember nothing, not even who I was. What will I ask? What will I do? You need only remember this. You created the Guardian the first time you ever made a choice, and you've been feeding him ever since, with every action, every decision, every act of charity, every lustful thought, every life saved. Everything you are, he is too. If your soul is corrupt, so is he. And everything you've given up, you'll need to take back from him. Only after confronting him, you will be able to cross the threshold. But fear not, you will understand soon enough. Now go. Oh, we're here. This is a creepy place. Dr. Samuels, so glad you made it. The boys and I have been waiting for you. You must be so excited, oh, to cross the threshold at last. You have given so much, so much. Well, let's not waste time, shall we? I think you know what to do by now. Oh no, no, don't bother. There's nothing left of you but flesh. We are voice now, and you shall speak only through us. Now pay attention. I have given my mind to the waters. Repeat now, Doctor. What? Am I supposed to click on? Listen carefully. I have given my mind to the waters. Okay. Do I like click on these people? I have. What? No, no, wrong answer. Start over. Sorry, what? Listen carefully. I have given my mind to the waters. I'm gonna have to. Is this a reference to something earlier? Because I don't quite remember. You disappoint me, Doctor, again. Useless, useless again. I'm trying to figure out what the right one is. Listen carefully. I have given my mind to the waters. Am I missing something here? 'Cause I feel like I am. So, oh no, I chose this guy. I have. Oh yeah, I did click on that, right? Oops. I have given my mind to the waters. Excellent. Peel back the first layer now. Listen carefully. I have consigned my soul to the flames. Repeat, Doctor. I have signed my soul to the flames. Yeah, I don't know how I got the first one wrong. Good. Now, take the scalpel and go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Do it now. Oh gosh, he's doing like surgery on himself. Now listen once more. I now surrender my flesh to the blade. Repeat, Doctor. I now surrender my flesh to the blade. Excellent, excellent. Now the retractor. Stretch the skin, open the yawning gate, the hungry void awaits. Oh gosh, this is painful to watch. Now one last time, and I offer my blood to the mirror. Right here. And I offer my blood to the mirror. Yes, you know what to do. You know what to do. Open the threshold, open the path, open the guardian. Become the empty yawning void. Ugh. Oh. What now? Exit? Do we just exit now? What is this? The Hollow One, at last. It feels like I've been stuck here for an eternity. Very well then, let's get this over with already. Exists to no more now. What just happened? Yes, at last. I'm this person now? This is everything we are then. Do I just... What? You should not cross over without an invitation. Where did I... What just happened? Gonna grab my jacket now, I guess. Time to get out of here. Sorry, what? Can I leave? You said time to get out of here. Oh, maybe time to cross over. Oh, he took the invitation and went. I remember nothing after that. Well, that was quite a story. The question is, where are we now? What if this is yet another test for me? For all of us. Oh my, what an idea. Look around you, Dr. Samuels. The only thing that is being put to the test here is how many glasses of champagne one can drink. Layla, have a word. Sigh. Please excuse me, if you will. As I was saying, it says it's getting hot here. It does feel like it. Is this a train for lost souls? Did I call it? What are you doing mingling with the humans? Are you tricking them again onto telling you their stories? You know I can't help it. And you know it's not allowed. What do you find so fascinating about them anyways? I don't know. I wonder how it feels for them, I guess. The pain, the constant struggle, dying alone and forgotten by their own hand even. But we can't mingle. We can't allow ourselves to... Wait, what did you mean by that? By what? By their own hand even. If that's true, they should be at the back of the train. What are they doing here? I don't know. They just told me you heard. No, there's something else here. Don't tell me you invited them personally. Please don't tell anybody. You gave them masks and you sent invitations. You collected them. You can't do this. They were meant for below. You know how strict the numbers are. Are you insane? These ones deserve it. You should have heard what they went through. That is not your call to make. I know, I really am sorry. It won't happen again, I swear. Oh, for the glory of... Alright. I won't say anything, but please don't do this ever again. They were meant for below. We're still going below. Just at least a little less deep for them. Eligible for the redemption lottery every 144,000 years even. Maybe even. It's still a better chance than what they had up there. Please, I just want to hear the stories. Layla. You're going to get us sent to the swamps one day. Oh, something happening? See, yeah, so this is a train to hell. But we're going to... Those people were invited to a different level. Much more forgiving. If on a winter's night for travelers. Is that it? Oh my gosh, I think that was it. Special thanks to all these people. Read me file for additional music credits. A death blow is a life blow to some. Who till they died did not alive become. Who had they lived had died but when they died. Vitality begun by Emily Dickinson. Oh my gosh, well that was a pretty fun game to play. Yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. This is If on a Winter's Night for Travelers. This is on Steam and is a completely free game. So if you guys are completely interested in trying this out for yourself, there are a bunch of achievements that I did not get, that's for sure. I saw some that I could have gotten but I didn't get. So you guys can go try this out for yourself. This was by Dead Idle Games, and I look forward to seeing what more they have come in this style. So until then, guys, I will see you all later. Goodbye.